Hi friends, welcome to our channel. Today, let's talk about a programming question, Zigzag Conversion. This question is literally transforming a string to another form, which is zigzag. Let's look at some examples. If we set the number of rows is 3 and the string is PayPal is hiring, here is the result. Why? If we look it carefully, you will see that here is a PAHN and here is PAHN and here is APLSIIG and here is APLSIIG, and finally here is YIR and here is YLIR as well. Okay, so if you change the number of rows into 4, it will become this pattern, which corresponds to PIN for here, ALSIG for here, and so on and so on. Finally, if the number of rows is 1, it's just itself. Okay, so let's start tackling the questions because we already have a basic understanding of its essence. So, if the number of rows is 1, it's very simple. So we can just say edge case if num rows equals to 1, we just return the string. And then let's run the test case again. You see here, we got it, right? Okay, but what if the number of rows is not 1, which is the general case? So how should we tackle it? You see, if the number of rows are not 1, we have to split it into multiple parts. Let's look at this as an example. Here the number of rows is 4, so we have 4 layers. We name it as layer 0, layer 1, layer 2, layer 3 because Python is 0 indexed. And then for the row 0, we should have PIN. For row 1, we should have ALSIG, and so on and so on. So the best way to tackle it is to create a list or a matrix. So we can say that matrix equals to an empty string for I in 原子 num rows. So we are just create empty matrix. So this matrix will have 4 empty rows. Next, we need to add those elements or letters in the correct part in the matrix. You see, initially this P is here, so initially it's at 0, and then once we progress, it moves to position 1, move to position 2, and move to position 3. Once we reach at position 3, we are just going back to position 2, position 1, and position 0. Okay, so we should initialize the position as 0. And then once we progress, the position should either +1 or -1. So we can just add, for +1 or -1, we can just set direction is 1 initially, because we progress down initially. So we can loop over all of the letters in the string. So we can say for letter in S. So matrix position equals to matrix position plus letter. So we can just say this row just adding letter to the correct position. For each round. And then let's see if we need to change the directions. When we should change the direction, it's when it reach the top or reach the bottom. So if position equals to length of matrix -1, then the direction should become -1. L if position equals to 0, then the direction equals to 1. Because for this part we need to move up at bottom and move down at top. So once we get this direction, we can just move the position into next position. So position equals to position plus direction. So once we finalize this loop, we can just return the answer. So this part, we are just converting a list to a string. For example, we are just converting, for example, if the string is A, B, C, D, and E, F, G, we are just changing into A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, let's see how does it work. Okay, all good. Okay, all good now. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please like it and subscribe to the channel. Plus, if you don't understand anything or know any other ways to solve it, please let us know in the comment area. Thank you and see you next time.